All right, I'm going to start by going over these problems because we didn't get to them in class. So this problem says to write an equation of a quadratic function in vertex form that has a vertex of -3, 2, and is reflected over the x-axis. So I'm going to start out by just writing down what vertex form is. Y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So this right here is giving me h and k, right? So I can go ahead and say y equals x plus 3 squared plus 2. So x minus -3 becomes x plus 3. And now I don't know what a is. All I know is that it's been reflected over the x-axis. So I could make a -1. I could make a -2, I could make a -3, I could make a -1/2. I could really make it anything. I'm not being very specific about what a is, and that's why these instructions say to write an equation. But later in this video, we are going to write the equation that represents only one graph. So this answer could be different for all of us. So the next one says to write the equation of a quadratic function in vertex form that has a vertex of 1, -5 and has been stretched vertically by a factor of 4. So again, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my h and my k. So y equals x minus 1 squared minus 5. And if something's been stretched vertically by a factor of 4, then I know that a has to be 4. It doesn't say if it was reflected, so it could be -4, but we'll just go ahead and leave our answer like that. So we want to basically take this equation and we want to shift it 3 units to the left and 2 units up and write what our new equation would be. So let's do this one in blue. So the vertex of that equation is -2, -4. So -2, -4, right about there. A is positive, so I know that it's going to open up, so it's going to look something like that. Now, this is just a rough sketch. And now we want to shift it 3 units to the left and 2 units up. So let's pick up our vertex and move it 1, 2, 3 units to the left and 1, 2 units up. And when I do that, I end right here. So our new vertex is at -5, -2. And so now I can think about the new equation. We can call that g of x. A is not going to change because we didn't stretch, shrink, or flip. So a will still be 1 like it was in the original problem. But it will be x plus 5 squared minus 2. So that would be my new equation. Let's try this one down here. So what will the new equation of f of x equals x minus 1 squared plus 3 be if it is shifted 7 units to the left and 5 units up? So our vertex would be 1, 3 in the original. And we want to shift 7 units left and 5 units down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units down. So we end up right here at -6, -2. And then we'll just input that. The a did not change because we didn't reflect it, we didn't stretch it, we didn't shrink it. So x plus 6 squared minus 2. As you practice more of these, you may be able to do it without graphing.